Well, howdy ho, gamers! How's it going? How are we? How are ya? Is it about that time? I think it might be. I think it is indeed about that time. What is up, everyone? My name is NotQuiteChrome. You can call me Chrome, though, and welcome to the Chromecast. Hope you all are having a beautiful Wednesday evening, Friday morning, wherever you are. I hope it's a good one. Hello! I feel like it's been way too long, and I apologize profusely for that. How is everyone? Hello, Seb. How are you? Can't stay. I was literally hitting my PC off. Thank you so much for that subscription there, Link. I really appreciate the resub for 34 months. That is incredible. Yeah, sorry about the late night stream, everyone. I know that it's a little bit later than we usually do, kinda, depending on what you define as usual. Um, but yep, was horking down some food and all that good stuff. So we're here now, and we're playing some more Fallout, which I'm super stoked. It's 1:01 a.m. and I'm watching RRR in its original language outside of Netflix. RRR. Oh, is that new that Bollywood movie? Isn't that the one that's like got two original songs nominated for Oscars in? That's supposed to be like really good, isn't it? Is it good? The hype is real. Okay. Well, here, before we get too much into that, let's go ahead and call up our lovely friend of the stream. Let's see. Well, hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going well. Also, yes, RRR is apparently fantastic.
I need to we need to watch more Bollywood, babe.
Hell yeah, we do.
I'm super down for that. Seb, the one other Bollywood movie I've seen beyond Bride and Prejudice, which is hilarious and also actually really really good. It's a retelling of Pride and Prejudice, but with Bollywood and India. It's super fun. But was the one that Matt showed me, which is called Lagan, Lagaan.
One of my favorite movies of all time. It is so good.
It's pretty damn good. And how long was it again, love?
Oh yeah, that movie's it's actually somewhat well, I don't know about short by Bollywood standards, but it's 3 hours and 40 minutes. It's a proper uh epic.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yep, with an intermission. The version we saw did not have an intermission though. The version that I first saw did.
That's right. Yeah, because you were like, oh, I guess we're just charging forward in this then.
Yep. Yep.
All right, there we go.
All right. There we go. Perfect.
So we back.
We're back at it. We last left off right when you finished the quest at Gamora.
Yes.
So you have
Oops, sorry about that.
you've put Kachino in charge, and you've thwarted their plot, which, as we recall, was actually aided and abetted by one Mr. Caesar.
That's right. Yes.
They were going to shipping weapons onto the strip to try to take on Mr. House.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Which is kind of shocking. Make contact with the Brotherhood of Steel.
Those are all just different quests that you've got. Like it's just going through all of your quest options. So, considering that, you do have some options. That it looks like you have side bets already set. That's why it's telling you to do all that stuff.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you've got some options. If you want to do quests, you could also do some exploration. It depends on how much you want to do tonight, because I know that we're off to a little bit later of a start.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think. Let's see. Probably, what's this one again?
I put a spell on you. I believe that's a quest over at Camp McCarran for the
Okay.
NCR. It's a side quest for the NCR.
Yeah. Yeah, at Camp McCarran.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see. Oh, I thought that was Yes Man for a second. Yes Man is over there,
He's in
isn't
the
he?
tops. Yeah, he's over there. I think he actually might be outside the tops now. He might just be hanging out there. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
there he
him.
is.
You don't need to. Yeah, say if you want to go over to him, you can. But yeah, he's over. He's over there. Look at that face.
God. Sometimes I wonder if Toby Fox saw him and was like
Yeah.
inspired to make Flowey look like him.
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past him. That face looks very familiar.
Yeah.
Don't you
But
just love that platinum chip? Buzzes with power and possibilities, doesn't it? If I were you, I'd almost want to deliver the chip to Mr. House, just to learn all its tricks.
I did.
That is, unless you want to bring the NCR or Caesar's Legion to power. I wouldn't want to tell you what to do.
I know all of this, right?
yeah, you do.
Okay. So yeah, no.
See you.
Bye, Yes Man. Okay. Well, I mean, Camp McCarran is right here,
Uh-huh.
so I feel like we could probably just shoot on over there. Yeah, we could
To
take
do
the
that
trolley.
to do that particular quest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if that's what you're wanting to do, if you want to do that particular quest, then yeah, definitely go over there. Um, yeah, are there any places you wanted to explore? Because these are all the quests that you've just happened to discover. You got a couple of main quests in there, um, but there's also a lot of the region you have not discovered. So
Yeah,
obviously,
that's true.
if you want to do, I put a spell on you. That's up to you.
Well, let's see. How do I? Oh, nope. How do I zoom out?
You are zoomed out. You're
Oh,
zoomed out all the way.
oh. Uh, yeah. Well, I mean, we've kind of explored McCarran pretty decently.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I
You
kind of just want to. What?
go ahead.
No, you.
I was just gonna say, if you wanted to get McCarran on your mini map or on your world map, I would recommend fast traveling to like the sharecropper farm or something, and literally walking around the base so that you can get to the front gate.
All right. Yeah. Let's do that then. Take her for a spin. Okay.
And then you're gonna have to rely on your compass for this.
Oh no.
So go to your I know, right? Go to your mini map. And so you're going to want to turn, basically you're going to be making a giant loop. So you're going to have to turn to the south. So basically turn left for you. Yeah, and then follow that until you get past the gates, and then you're going to loop around.
Okay.
The gates of McCarran, that is.
Okay.
yeah,
So
that is
not
that
in
is the
here. I gotta get out.
no, not in there, like on the street. Yeah. This just happens to be a location nearby.
Here's the next challenge, everyone. Can Chrome find the door? Oh, okay, there it is.
Hey.
Hi.
Let's put it this way, Chrome. If if this takes up most of the stream, we're gonna get you those emotes.
I mean, we gotta.
Actually, you don't even have. You can even just go that way. Yeah, just keep following that road, and that'll take you to the front entrance.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would like to do a little bit of exploring. But also, I'm acknowledging the time, so I want to get at least something done.
For sure.
Oh. Hey, look, I could have just popped out over here.
You could have.
Like, gravesite. Okay.
I'm gonna look up I Put a Spell on You. I'm trying to remember that quest.
Okay. Ooh. Hey!
There it is.
Welcome
Welcome to fabulous New Vegas. And yep, there's the
Okay.
gates of Camp McCarran.
Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna go see what's over here. If there's
Yeah,
anything.
now I will say, like, in this general region, just keep in mind there are a lot of raiders in the area,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't venture too far out.
Just a trash panda going through the fucking trash. Alright. Hello? Ooh. Why, thank you. Funny. That one was available to me, but not the grenade box. Hi.
Hey, welcome aboard.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, this quest is interesting.
Yeah, how so?
Well, it's obviously it's an NCR quest. Little bit of it's some big like NCR versus Legion character beats and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to reveal too much, obviously.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
it definitely, yeah, it goes to show how deep the Legion's roots are and how vulnerable the NCR might be. So it's definitely interesting if you want to pursue it. I think you could probably do it in this session.
Yeah.
You will probably get some NCR fame for it.
I can always use that. Ow! Oh. Hello.
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
Hi, Curtis. Colonels... What do you do here?
Officially, I'm in charge of Bravo Company. But since General Oliver has Bravo and most of our forces here garrisoned, I'm free to do other things. So I work with Colonel Shu on logistics, patrols, supply lines, reinforcements, that sort of thing. Lately, it's been less about that, and more about figuring out how that information is getting leaked to raiders. It's a big base with a lot of unhappy soldiers. They get stir-crazy. Hard to separate the malcontents from the actual culprit.
Well,
So yeah, that's what you're gonna want to ask
Smart
about.
man. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago.
Where should I start?
You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor. Well, I'll leave that to you. But I would recommend Lieutenant Boyd and Sergeant Contreras.
Okay. Alright, so... God.
Okay.
Alright. So, we gotta find either Contreras or...
Boyd.
Boyd.
Yeah, Boyd's gonna be out. I think Boyd's the one out here.
Okay.
Hey.
Hi, Liam!
Hi,
I'm Lieutenant
Liam.
Gorobets, 1st Recon. If you're looking to collect a bounty, you should talk to Major Daughtry.
First weekend.
We're the finest sniper outfit in the whole NCR. If you need a bullet put into a target's eye from 800 yards away, you call us. Some of my team aren't without their share of scars, though, like Betsy and Sterling.
What's wrong with Betsy?
Cook, one of the fiends, ambushed her and 10 of spades. They both managed to escape, but not before Cook raped her.
Oh, Jesus.
Betsy shrugged it off like it was nothing, but her behavior keeps getting worse. Always making passes at every woman who wanders by. It's inappropriate for anyone at First Recon to behave that way. I could discipline her, but I'd rather she get medical help.
You can talk to Betsy if you want.
I'd appreciate it. As her CO, I could order her to get help, but I'd have her agree with the idea.
What happened to Sterling?
Corporal Sterling was an NCR ranger until he was captured by the Legion. They tortured him pretty badly. He wasn't able to be a ranger after that, but his eyes are still sharp, so I had him transferred to First Recon.
Do they usually
If
offer
they've proven
bounties?
hard to kill, yes. Whatever it takes to get the job done, even if it means hiring help
Yeah.
from outside the military.
Yep.
Where the fun...
Bye, Liam.
So you got a quest out of that if you wanted to pursue that too.
Yeah.
See, I think who you're looking for is going to be in one of these other tents.
How much you want to bet?
The ranger vets are on their way from Baja. Never seen one before, but I heard they chew nails and spit napalm.
What?
How much you want to bet
Patrolling
that
the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
yeah, it does. Sergeant Boyd is actually the one that we should be suspicious of, and not Contreras.
Lieutenant Boya? What makes you think that?
Name Sterling, First Recon.
Writing.
Can't say I've seen you before. I'd remember
Fair
if
enough.
I had.
Remember everyone who passed through here.
Got a good memory for faces.
That's quite the
Landmarks
hat.
and such, too.
Yeah, it isn't
Tons
it?
of practice, that's all, and a lot of scouting from place to place.
It's
Proper sheriff's hat right
no, that is so poorly rendered. Oh my gosh, it's like floating above him.
there. Like
Pharrell
balancing
could never.
on top. Yeah, I'd say it's like balancing on top of his head.
See anything suspicious around
As
here?
a matter of fact, it's funny that you'd ask. A couple nights back, I was on watch in the yard. Got myself a habit of looking all around, not just where I'd expect to find trouble. Old habit, but it saved my hide on occasion. Round about 1 in the morning, I spied some lights in the control tower. Now that's the 3rd time I've spied those lights, mind you. And every time I ask about it, they tell me the place was empty. I'm just saying, didn't look empty to me.
Huh. Good to know.
No trouble at all. Might be nothing. Couple frisky young folks looking for a quiet place to snuggle up. That light is mighty consistent. Always there at 1 a.m. Might be worth a look.
Okay. Interesting rifle.
I call her the Long Carabine. Didn't always have the scope. I added that myself. Been shooting with her so long, couldn't bring myself to toss her away. Would have felt guilty to part with the old girl. The other snipers used bolt action, but Gore bets reckoned it didn't matter none if I was different, so long as I could hit my targets.
That is the unique version of the cowboy repeater, and it is one of the best guns that you can get.
The one he has.
Yeah, it's not the best, but it's a very, very good unique weapon.
Nice. Always been at the First Recon.
Used to be a ranger, one of the first they sent out east back before we took the dam. Observation and reconnaissance. We took the lay of the land, checked out the locals, and kept ourselves inconspicuous. A couple friends of mine were the first to scout the dam. That was back in '73, if I recall. A lot of those rangers are dead now. Vegas always chewed men up. It's just a little more literal nowadays.
Why'd you leave?
Well, that wasn't really a matter of choice. Got myself caught by legionaries up near Malpay. They had themselves some fun with me. Mangled my hands and feet pretty good. Wasn't much good with the pistol after that. Wasn't gonna be trekking across the waste on any more long scouts either.
How'd you manage to escape?
Caesar's boys figured I wasn't going anywhere after what they'd done to me. So they didn't bother tying me up. I crawled out of there on my elbows and knees. Must have looked a sight. Then I rolled down an embankment into the Colorado. Guess I had
What?
a mind to drown rather than give Caesar's boys the satisfaction of killing me. But a couple rangers happened to be watching from across the river. They jumped on in and pulled me out of there. Lucky break, they said.
Jeez. How long are you in station here?
Going on 6 months now, but I reckon we'll be moving out soon enough. Can't talk about the details.
Till then, we'll man the towers and keep an eye on the fiends. We've had more than our share of trouble from their direction.
The
Whole thing
fiends?
smells of Caesar to me. Of course, that's just guesswork. But I'd still bet a few caps he's stirring up the locals against us.
When he
Yeah, the
says
fiends are a
fiends,
particular the fiends
a
are a
pleasure.
particular band of raiders that are in this area.
This whole war's gonna change when the Ranger veterans get here. Soon as we see the black armor, we can all breathe easier.
Cook, the person that
Patrol
that
in
Liam
Baja
mentioned
almost makes you wish
is
for a nuclear
the
war.
leader of the fiends.
I'm Bitter Root, first recon. You got a reason to talk to me?
not too friendly, are you?
Guess not. I don't mean nothing by it. You really want to talk to somebody, try 10 of spades. He's always got plenty to say. Me? I'm here to do... While, I guess. I like to keep things simple. You let your mind wander back a ways and you lose sight of what's in front of your eyes. Good way to miss a mark.
Want some work?
You a merc? Well, then I guess you want to talk to my... father. Major Daughtry.
Hmm.
He's our CO. You trying to start trouble? It's a con name. You know, the great cons. That's what my parents were. I figured I grew up around the bastards. They owed me a name after all they put me through.
Just like what's his face, Manny Vargas in Novak, the old partner of Boone.
Yeah.
He was also a great con.
Huh, what happened to your parents?
They're dead. Got themselves killed at Bitter Springs. Served them right, if you ask me.
Tell me about what happened.
It was a massacre. That's what a lot of NCR folk will tell you. Most of them feel plenty bad about what happened. But I was there. Saw it myself. I don't care what anybody says. The cons asked for Bitter Springs. They wouldn't leave the NCR be. My damn parents, too. They were just as bad as the rest.
Say your name. You don't really mean that, do you?
Don't I? Beg pardon, man, but you never met my parents. My dad got himself fucked up every chance he got. Always started with folk for no reason. Hell, he was the one who taught me to shoot. You know how? By taking pot shots at NCR, and not just soldiers. Civilians, too. Even kids. Then he'd get high with his buddies and swap tales about the folk they killed. Bunch of animals. And my mom? A couple of times she tried to sell me to some waster just to score some jet. Even the other cons said she was useless. Only reason they kept her around was because she was a... how'd my dad say it? A smoking piece of ass.
Say your name.
You're not fully grown till you've taken a beat down. Everybody gathers around and hits you till you're damn near dead. After that, if you haven't begged for mercy, you get to choose a new name. One you'll use for the rest of your life. When NCR slaughtered the cons of Bitter Springs, I hadn't got my beat down yet. I was still too young. Way I see it, Bitter Springs was my beat down. So afterward, I gave myself a name. That's all I got from the cons. That's all I ever want.
This guy's metal as fuck.
Yeah, he is.
How'd you survive?
Guess I could tell a pretty good story if I had a mind. But the truth is, I don't know. Just got lucky. They brought me to Daughtry after the battle. He was just a captain back then. Guess he saw something in me. Knew I didn't belong with the cons. Maybe he felt bad, too. About how his men killed my folks. I told him he did me a service, but he didn't believe me. Still doesn't. He's a good man, Daughtry. Doesn't act like it sometimes, I know. But he didn't have to take me in.
You're not telling me something. You couldn't have forgotten the whole massacre.
It's like I tell Major Daughtry. Best not to look under a rock if you don't really want to know what's there. Could be that NCR found some blood on me and none of it mine. Could be that a few of those cons didn't die from NCR bullets. I had scores of my own to settle. Deeper ones than NCR ever had. Don't bother asking who they were with.
Huh!
Yeah. Pretty hardcore stuff.
Yeah,
Is that allowed?
Yeah, look, he's not my real father. He just looked after me for a while. It's a long story. I'd get tired of talking before it was through.
Funny,
Well,
you just did.
You just told it.
Okay, bye. Oh, Jesus. Oh, hey.
Girl, you are some grade A poon. Anybody ever tell you that?
Betsy! You got some trauma, girlfriend.
Mhm.
Only all the time.
You and me at Gamora, rolled up in those silk sheets. I got leave coming up in a bit, so let me know if you'll be around.
Girl, I will totally do that. But first, I'm begging you. Please see Please see a therapist.
Yeah, we'll do it, but work on you first.
Not unless you count the fiends as serious. Gorobets keeps us inside the fence most of the time. Doesn't matter to me. I just shoot bad guys. Sooner or later, they'll move us out to the dam, though. That's when the shit gets nasty.
What do you mean?
Legion fights to win, and they're smart. Hell of a lot smarter than these crazy fiends. But I don't feel bad about shooting Legion boys. Fiends, on the other hand, sometimes I get pangs of conscience. Not often, but sometimes.
You said that the fiends are a sect of great cons, right?
No, they are a group of raiders.
Oh, okay. Yeah, at least buy her dinner first. What? No. First I've heard about Conscious in a while.
Some cute little junkie bitch, so fucked up she doesn't even know that she's the bad guy. And I've got a headshot her. Makes me think. Might just be sex, though. I see some cute little number, and I'd rather get in her pants. So maybe I'm a stone cold bitch after all.
Girl! I'm begging you!
What gave me away? The big gun, the shades, or the attitude?
No, the trauma! Actually, didn't notice the attitude till just now.
See, we've even got the same sense of humor. I like a girl who doesn't piss me off after sex.
All right, about that trauma.
Anyway, ma'am, please, stop it. Get some help.
The lieutenant's been talking to you, hasn't he? Look, I don't need a head doctor. I'm first recon, damn it. You don't see the others crying about every little bruise and scrape, do you?
You're a weak link. I know it. You know it. And First Recon knows it. Do something about it.
Damn. Never had you pegged for the drill instructor.
Well, I'll have you
got my
pegged later!
attention. Tell the lieutenant that I finally caved. I'll get help. There's a Dr. Usanagi who's supposed to be good at this sort of thing. Yeah, I always scare off the hot ones.
I'm rather proud of that last line.
Yeah, that's good.
Thanks. Hello.
The ranger vets are on their way from Baja. Never seen one before, but I heard they chew nails and spit.
You are the second person to say that.
They chew nails and spit napalm.
Yeah, what
What a line.
does that mean, sir?
Means they're badass.
Hello?
They're
No?
not there.
Okay, Oh, hey!
Hey there, miss. Ten of spades. First recon
Aw.
sharpshooter. At your surface.
You're doing great, buddy. Heard about what happened.
The LT told you about that? Shit, man. That's shit.
Tell me what happened.
It was my fault. See, I was knocked out when it happened. That big guy sneaked up on us. I let Betsy down.
If you were unconscious, how could you have done anything?
Shit, you sound like the LT. I should have woken up. I shouldn't have gotten knocked out in the first place. That shit was my fault. I don't want to talk about it anymore, all right?
Why do you think you let Betsy down?
She's my goddamn partner.
She's standing there in the background.
We spot for each other.
No.
Watch each other's backs. Nobody wanted to work with me. They said I was too green, but Betsy volunteered. Shit, you don't even know how big a deal that is. She trusts her life to the newbie, and I sit here and let her get raped by that piece of shit. Yeah, the LT shouldn't have brought that shit up. Not with civvies, anyway. Ain't right.
Are you alright?
Oh, yeah, fine. Just a little stutter. Had it since I was a kid. Doesn't stop me from kicking ass.
Oh, fuck off with that. I'm sure it doesn't.
Damn right.
Ten of Spades. Where'd you get that name?
The LT. Gorobets gave it to me. See, I wanted to be Ace of Spades. But the LT says, sorry, kid, you're too green. So he calls me 10 instead. It's okay, though. I get a few more kills under my belt. He'll move me up to Jack. Jack of Spades. Sounds better, right?
I like that.
Keep at it. Eventually, I'll make it to Ace. Think I'll skip Queen, though.
Girl! Ain't nobody skipping Queen. How long are you in a sharpshooter?
Shit. As long as I can remember. Had a rifle in my hand since I was 3. That's what my dad always says. Learned to shoot on our ramp, way west of here. Same as the LT. He's a farm kid, too.
When did you enlist?
Oh, they recruited me, what, a year ago? Taught me to kick even more ass than before. These guys, they really know how to kick some ass.
What do you do around here?
Kicking ass.
You love to kick some ass, don't you, buddy?
See, we're watching the perimeter right now, looking for those fiends to come back. When they show their faces, that's when we go to work. One shot, one kill. That's the first recon way.
Okay.
Yeah.
See you, 10.
What can I do for you?
I convinced Corporal Betsy.
I caught the tail end of what you said to her. Betsy looked like she'd been slapped right back into basic for a few seconds there. Let's hope that Betsy sticks with the treatment. Knowing her, she won't keep seeing Usanagi if she feels things are taking too long. Do me a favor and let Usanagi know Corporal Betsy is coming. I'd like to make sure the medical clinic has time for her.
Yeah, sure. Bye.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Where would that be?
I'll say, yeah, you're gonna have to set that as your quest. Yeah, so she's actually not in Camp McCarran. Yeah, she's at the New Vegas Medical Clinic, which if you go to your world map, is over there.
Oh.
So yeah, if you go to Freeside Eastgate, you could do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll probably be completing this quest before you get to I put a spell on you. You have to turn around. Yeah, that way.
Not doing too terribly with the directions this time around.
No.
Ooh! Hey! These are the people that that gal at the Mojave Outpost told me to come find.
That's right, Cass. Yeah, she does a lot of work with them.
Uh-oh.
You're okay.
That is one battered iBot. It's a miracle it's still functioning. Hey, I'm just security, not a doctor.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical Clinic.
Hello.
I'm a fully qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee. If you've got the caps, I've also got several implants available to enhance your physical attributes.
Do you know? Kind of implants.
I have several basic implants available that can enhance your physical abilities, make you faster, smarter, stronger, that sort of thing. I've also got 2 much more expensive implants. One's a subdermal implant that will make you more resistant to damage. The other implant induces a mild regenerative effect. Your wounds will practically heal before your eyes.
Cool. Hey.
Mental trauma can be just as debilitating as physical injuries. Fortunately, I'm well qualified in such treatment. I'll make time in my schedule.
Great! Yay! I've gained karma. And I got NCR fame. Show me what you got.
Because you're a friend of the followers, I can give you a bit of a discount.
Well, shucks.
Also, do you recognize the voice of this character?
Smiles?
That is Laura Bailey.
No!
Yep.
No way! Hold on, I gotta hear her again. Ooh, that might help me. Weapons, age, she's got some rat action. Ooh.
Super Stimpaks are very good. Yeah, just one of them should be fine. And then yeah, you can get a couple of just regular Stimpaks. That's a lot.
Is that too many?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. There we go.
I mean, you can never have too many Stimpaks. I just don't want you to burn through all your caps.
Yeah.
One other thing I forgot to mention. Your body may be able to handle only a limited number of implants.
That's
The healthier
totally
you are,
her.
the
That's
more
so funny.
implants I'll be able to give
Yep.
you.
She voices a
Now,
couple of
what
characters in the
surgery
game.
are you considering?
And you can affect all of your special stats,
Yeah.
like like your base stats, like strength and perception and endurance and all that.
Mm-hmm. Well, is there one that I should go for, or?
Not at this point. It's not
Okay.
necessary.
All right.
But know that
Was
this
there
is an
something else you were
option.
interested in?
Did you let
I
her
have
know
reserved a
of
small part of my supplies
Dr.
for
Usagi
sale.
or of Corporal Betsy?
Yes, I already did.
Okay.
Take care.
She sounds so young.
Yeah. Well, she is. At this point, this is 2010 when this game came out, and probably 2009 when it was recorded. So yeah, this is a much younger Laura.
Wow.
It's probably like some raider or something. I wouldn't worry too much about it. All right, well, you can go back to Camp McCarran and continue on those quests.
Rosemary Hot Mama Thornton. All right. Okay, well, let's see.
Here, you're gonna want to set the quest. Yeah, so you're gonna want to follow the little markers there inside.
Okay. Well, that was a nice, quick little quest. I'm glad we did that.
Did you complete it?
Yeah, we completed
Okay,
it.
great. Nice. Yeah, so you'll get a little bit of fame and a little bit of XP.
Oh, hey!
If it's bad news, you can take it up with the Colonel.
Hi, Liam.
If it's good news, it better involve some dead fiends.
How about the fiends?
Pack of drugged-out killers. They're addicted to every stim, every pill, every psychoactive enema on this fucked-up Earth. I've got
Wow.
3 fiends I want dead, and I don't give a goddamn how it gets done. That sound like something that interests you?
Maybe. Might be. Give me the names.
First one calls herself Violet. God knows why. The name is the prettiest thing about her. Spends most of her time with a pack of vicious dogs. Then there's Driver Nafai. He's fast and he's brutal. Killed about a dozen of my men with a goddamn driver iron. Hence his name. And finally, Cook. Rapist, pyromaniac, and damn good chef if you believe the fiends we've captured. Probably the craziest of the lot. I'm not gonna feed you any bullshit. These aren't your common Vegas trash. They've all killed good NCR men, and plenty of mercs too.
Okay.
You go after them, any of them, you're in for a hell of a fight. So, which one is it gonna be?
You don't have to select any of them right now.
Can't say I blame you. If I wasn't in this fight for my country, you couldn't pay me enough to screw with those maniacs. If you change your mind, I'll be...
Okay. You're at Bitter Springs.
Yeah, I was there. I was Captain Daughtry then. That whole situation was a mess and could easily have been avoided with good intel. The major in charge at the time made a bad call. He thought Bitter Springs was full of Great Khan raiders, so we surrounded the place. By the time any of us realized there were civilians down there, women and children, shooting had already started. The major froze up at the news, and we couldn't get another word out of him. I took over and salvaged the situation as best I could. For my effort, I was promoted to major. Not quite the way I'd have wanted it.
What can you tell me about them?
We know they supply the fiends with illegal chems, but they never stick around in NCR territory for long. They know the land and move quick. There's talk from time to time about taking out their base at Red Rock Canyon, but nothing ever comes of it. The Great Khans are tough fighters. If we ever did go up against them on their home turf, we'd win. The casualties would be high.
Who's your Bitterroot's father?
Adoptive father, yes. I was very proud when he made first recon. I know that every time I send them out, I could be sending him to his death. But if it's not me, it'll be somebody else. At least this way I get one more chance to see him.
In trouble with the fiends?
Damn right I am. And I'm paying bounties.
What? Okay, bye. Never would have guessed. What?
So yeah, you have to go down, or upstairs rather, to find that person on the minimap, or on the compass.
You got something to say, or do you always look like that?
Hi, Laura.
Oh, hey, Laura.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
Who are you?
Not big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be.
Help?
Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Is that a big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion, from Caesar on down, will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
Cool. Don't trust that for a goddamn second.
Well, I don't know about you, but to me, that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate.
Girl, when?
Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
Have you tried calling him hurtful names? What about a truth drug?
Don't have anything like that. Sounds nice. Like the kind of thing I'd want to take home and use on my husband.
Oof!
But even if we did, I don't know that I'd be comfortable using it. If there's any risk of overdose, it's not worth it. Asshole's too valuable.
Have you tried calling him hurtful names?
Yes, and one time I thought I saw a tear when I told him his uniform was unflattering. But I think he just got some dust in his eye.
Well, why don't you beat them senseless?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There are some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane.
What?
It's a winning combination.
So you want me to do what you can't?
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
Oh, hey! Hey, Vander! Welcome in, buddy! Thank you so much for the raid! Oh, hello! I'm not interested in doing that right now.
You sure?
Okay, have you noticed anything suspicious?
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's been super fun to play, and Matt's been leading me through it. It's been really fun.
Hello.
Who's missing?
Well, there's Anders.
Anders!
Anders!
No!
So much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment.
He's missing?
Colonel
Well,
Shu
that's
sent him out.
not surprising.
Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check up on him.
Anders is the name of my nephew. That's funny. What else can you tell me about him?
I don't know him very well myself. I seem to remember that he was the man to call on if you needed someone to get in and get out
Quietly? That's not
Quietly? That
Anders.
doesn't sound like him.
Talk to.
So with break-ins.
Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night.
Okay, that's two.
It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that.
Would you be willing to give me the control tower access key?
Sure, if you want to investigate.
Hey, okay.
It's not like there's anything to steal up there. Just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally.
You said there have been thefts?
Not the kind of things you like to see go missing. No witnesses yet.
Oh.
I've got my money on Sergeant Contreras, who's supposed to be in charge of distribution, the little weasel. But he's too slick to let anyone catch him doing it. We've searched his possessions 12 times. Nothing.
I'll keep an eye out.
Good. The more guns you can recover, the more I'll be able to use to shoot Contreras for being
Yeesh!
Yep, there's a Centurion.
Huh.
You could beat the living shit out of if you wanted to. But that is a different quest.
Yeah, no kidding.
So it looks like you have all you need to try to find these people.
Yeah.
So if you go back to your quests in the Pip-Boy, I just want to see the next. Yeah, so I believe you should probably wait until about 1 o'clock in the morning to try to find this person, whoever's doing it. Let me just confirm this really quick.
Okay. I think I gotta go outside, yeah?
Yes.
Alright, let's see. Blood for the blood gods. As our lovely new viewer says, hello. Welcome in. Let's see. Methinks is on the opposite side.
Yes.
What else is new? I'm lost. Oh. Aha! Okay. Just so I know, I'm just gonna go up there and so I familiarize myself with this.
Yeah, good idea. And you'll also want, so once this is, yeah, go ahead and go up. Okay, so we got the
Huh.
radio tower.
Hmm. Yeah, there's nothing here.
You're gonna want to wait until about 12:30 or so.
In here?
You can, but you can also wait outside. Either way, remain out of sight.
Okay.
So
Is there a good spot to hide? I mean, I don't really know where they'll be coming from.
you could also wait inside the tower. That is perfectly fair. But I would probably wait. I would probably wait outside. Yeah, I would say probably by one of the planes.
Okay.
Like behind one of the planes. Oh, I wouldn't. I would say behind one. So like behind this wheel and engine right here.
Like over here,
Or maybe yeah, even behind the tail fin right there. Yeah, like right about there. And then wait. And click the back button. And
Okay, it's 8:21, so
I would say wait about 4 hours.
okay.
And you should see this person walking towards the tower.
System detected. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, stay hidden. Just wait for him. Just stay where you are.
Okay.
Stay there. Yeah, you're gonna basically until 1 o'clock. Right before 1 o'clock, he'll start walking towards. Yeah, like in like game time, 5 minutes. Yeah, you can see somebody, a marker coming in on your compass. See that marker fading in?
Yeah.
Yep, that's who you're looking for. So pause it really quick. I just want to make sure how you proceed.
Okay. I get way too stressed over things like this. I'm always like so stressed out about the tiniest things, especially when it comes to something like this.
Okay. Yeah, so basically wait for him to get inside and then follow him inside and stay hidden at the bottom of the stairs. So just wait for him to go through the door.
Wait for him to disappear off of my marker, you mean?
Yeah, you should, through that little sliver that you see where the computer is, you see that? Yeah, yeah, stay right there. You'll see him like disappear through the door.
Okay. why he's moving slow.
Mm-hmm. Taking his sweet old time.
Jeez. Skulls, basically we're scouting out. There's been some suspicious activity out here, and we're basically trying to rat out whoever the heck has been.
Okay, he's inside.
Okay.
So yeah, when you go inside these stairs and wait at the bottom, do not
Lupa,
go up.
This is Frumentarius Picus. Over.
Go ahead, Picus.
Oh.
Afternoon patrol enters Fiend territory at 1300. Have them mind that stretch.
10-4, Picus. Fiends will be alerted.
Roger, Lupa.
What's the status of your primary mission, Picus?
Charges are set. Detonation will occur as the train leaves the station. Over.
How long?
Shit.
Couple of minutes. Over.
10-4. Keep us updated.
Okay, do we go? Wait.
Yes, go now. Go. 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 Pause it.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to disarm a bomb.
Fuck.
Here, 1 second.
This isn't good. I don't know, like, where to go. I mean, I know it's at the monorail, but, like, with how much I already struggle to get to places, this isn't gonna be very easy.
Go to your Pip-Boy really quick. And go to your stats. I want to see what your science and your, I think it's explosives. Yeah, science and explosives.
Explosives is only 16. Science is
But
50.
your science is fine. Science is going to be enough. You're going to be able to disarm this.
Okay.
So this is going to be tricky.
Great.
You can do it. It's just you're going to have to really follow directions.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
I got you. Okay. So in the northeast. Can I see your map really quick? Your local map? Zoom out. Yeah, go ahead and zoom out on the local map. Pull back.
I don't know.
The left or the right thumbstick. Push it down. Down. All the way. Keep going. Other way. Other way. Nope. There you go. There you go. Okay. Northeast. And go to the world map. Okay, so you're gonna have to get to the other side of the base.
Great.
Because the monorail's in the northeast corner. So go to your local map. Go in through that door where the quest marker is. Yeah,
Through here?
right there. Yep. So you're gonna have to go to your left a little bit. The marker's already set, so just follow the marker. So yeah, follow that.
This cannot be the quickest we can fucking run.
It is.
And I'm expected to defuse a bomb and move this slow.
It's a video game.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm in here.
Okay, so that's where you want to go.
Okay, it's upstairs, right?
Yeah, it's upstairs on the second floor. Yeah, there you go. Through that door. And I think it's in an air duct. Yeah. What the?
Oh
What happened?
no! It just crashed on me.
No!
Fuck.
We hadn't even saved it.
Nope. He
We've got
had.
auto saves.
Yeah.
It'll auto saves after anytime you wait or anytime you go through a door. So we shouldn't be that far back.
Hopefully not, because I know that I don't think it saved when we went into Camp McCarran.
Yeah, but it auto. No, it did. It auto saved anytime you go outside or anytime you hit wait, and we had to hit wait in order to get to 1221.
Okay, well. So we just might have to wait again.
For a little bit, yeah. So go ahead and load or continue.
Come on, baby. Okay.
Oh yeah, you're good. You're good. So yeah, go up the stairs. So it's in the train car at the air vent. It's next to the inside door. So go inside the car. And look for the air vent up top. That's right. It's really pixelated on my end. I can't tell exactly where it is. It's above you.
Oh, found it.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
So, now you gotta, you can't, I will say, there's an important moment.
Should I hide in here?
No, go back to the control tower.
Okay.
There's a particular moment in Boone's personal quest. Like his personal companion quest that comes up if you go back to the tower. Oh, other way.
Okay.
Through the garage door. By doing this, you will likely be confronting the person who's responsible. Oh, other way, love.
What do you mean?
Back that way. Back that way. Turn around. Through that area. That's going to be where you get to the control tower.
Oh, it looked like a wall. There's so many just places all over here.
Yeah, this is not an easy location to navigate. I've gotten lost here all the time.
Okay, so you want to come back in here?
Mm-hmm.
Should we expect a fight?
You could. Yeah. Just so you know, you're not going to... If you do get in a fight, you are not going to lose karma.
What are you doing here? You don't have clearance.
Ah!
I had a feeling. I had a feeling. Is there a bathroom in here?
I can't let you leave. Hey! You like that?
Ow. Get him, Boone. Thank you.
Yep, no karma loss, no NCR infamy.
I'll take that, thank you. Ooh! Mantle armor, is that worth it?
Yeah, I mean, you'll be disguised as a member of the NCR, but, yeah, it's good armor. It's just heavy, so you're gonna have to probably give it to Boone. Yeah, you can go ahead and give it to Boone, though.
Fine by me.
Go to the other side.
Peril.
There it
There
is.
you go.
Yeah, and he puts it on.
Oh. Alright, thank you.
Yeah, that won't do anything. It just turns it on and off. All right, but yeah, now you can run back into the terminal and find Colonel Shu. and
Wasn't
let him-
Captain Curtis he's the guy who originally put me up to it,
Yep,
right?
that's right.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I was like, it's, you know, storytelling tells me it's the person we least expect. Like the guy who put us up to it in the first place. Is he down here? I think he might be.
Yeah, I think he is.
Hey.
Something I can do. Yes, what is it?
I'll be having problems with the intelligence
No?
leak.
What happened?
It was Curtis.
Curtis? He's been in the NCR long before our conflict with the Legion. There's just no way. I hope you're mistaken, but somehow I don't think so. It explained a lot.
Well, he's dead.
This is much worse than anyone expected. There could be others, too. You've done everything that was asked of you. You have my personal thanks for this. And I'll make sure you receive the credit you deserve.
Gee, thank you.
Bye.
Well, all right then.
Well, all right.
Neat.
You got 2 quests done. And in only an hour, too.
Yeah, dang.
Some pretty quick time. So if you wanted, you could do some exploring.
Yeah. It's kind of been a rewarding venture.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Glitzy.
Kitschy.
Kitschy.
This isn't a public relations office. If you're not here about a bounty, you can go pester the colonel.
Jeez.
Gee, Liam.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Damn right I do. Who do you think you can take down?
You know what? I'll put...
Violet it is. Wish I could give you more advice on how to bring her down, but we know less about her than the other two. Just watch out for the dogs. She raises them herself. Might as well be their mother. I never leave her side.
I can't handle the dogs.
Good question. Fiend territory is southeast of here, but they range all over the area. None of them stays in any one place for long.
Anything else you need to know?
One more thing. If you want the full reward, you need to bring me a recognizable head. My superiors need proof they're gone. That means no headshots, no decapitations till after they're dead, and no damage to the face. If you want to be safe, aim for the chest. You bring me a head that looks like a rotten tomato, people will be doubting, and I won't be authorized to pay the entire bounty. Good luck to you, and don't get careless.
Okay. Cool. Well, let's just go ahead and do some exploring,
Okay.
I think.
Sounds great. Is there any particular direction you want to go? Do you want to go south? There's some stuff north, but not a lot. Is there a community you've already been to that you want to see more of? Bless you.
Thank you. I don't know. I feel like I've seen like a lot of free side already. I haven't been to Helios 1 yet.
No, you have not.
Not really, at least.
No.
So I could go there.
You could. There is a couple of quests, or there are a couple of quests related. Camp Forlorn Hope is a big NCR outpost.
Right.
They've got a lot of stuff going on there. Definitely lots of potential for quests and for NCR fame and stuff like that, if that's what you're after. You don't have it on your map, but just east of Novak, there's a settlement called Nelson that is it's occupied by the Legion, but there's some options for you to help with the NCR there.
Okay, well, let's go to Novak. Let's
Hey,
see.
Boone, we're back.
Yeah. Yes. It's
Here,
dusty.
if you want to get rid of those, it is dusty. If you want to get rid of those other 2 markers, feel free to turn off the 3-card bounty quest.
I don't know how to make it turn off.
It's by hitting. You should be able to. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Just know that those markers will be there.
Alright, well, we're going east.
Yep.
And that way, I think.
That's right. Well, the marker's a little bit around that way. Who knows what you'll come across?
Keeping my eyes peeled on my freaking map here.
Oh, don't worry, you're fine.
Ugh. Oh.
You remember, you have VATS. You should be able to get close, and if you get close enough, you should be able to tell what they are. Just out of caution, you might want to just save here. Been a little bit since you've done a manual save.
I keep hitting vets and it hasn't clicked yet.
No, you're not quite in range. Very curious what...
Those aren't Cazadors, are they?
I can't see that far. It's too pixelated for me.
No, I'm just basing it.
Yep.
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 Well.
Well, you could go around them.
Yeah. Part of me thinks that's pretty wise, actually.
Yep, you can definitely go around them.
'Cause, your girl is squish.
Yep, Cazadors are no fun. You do have Boone, but even with Boone, Cazadors are tough. Yeah, if you go through straight like that, you should be okay.
Now, just because I'm curious, we ain't gonna run into any death claws out here, are we?
No.
Okay.
No, there's death claws only show up in a couple of places in the Mojave Wasteland. The number one place is Quarry Junction, which is on the other side over by I-15. There is one other location, a cave in particular, where they show up, or where one in particular shows up. It's a legendary death claw.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, they don't appear in most places. It's not like in Fallout 4 where there's literally one in a city.
Now that's a little silly. What are they supposed to be? Like, I know that, you know, each creature is an irradiated something.
Yeah, so Deathclaws are interesting because they're actually a fusion of, I believe, two creatures. I believe one of them is an iguana, and the other, it's some other reptile. Basically,
Gila monster, maybe?
Possibly, yeah. Actually, let me confirm this really quick. I've got the lore up in front of me.
Get there before the comments get there.
Yes.
Huh. Big open field, huh?
So actually, it was a Jackson's chameleon that was used as sort of the basis for it.
There's some Cazadors over there.
Yeah, there were a couple of other animal stock that they used for it. Basically,
A Jackson lizard?
Yeah, Jackson chameleon, or Jackson's chameleon.
Ah.
These were actually there's some interesting lore behind Deathclaws. They were genetically engineered prior to the bombs falling as a cheap replacement for human troops in combat. So they were originally going to be used as soldiers, and they were.
Oh, jeez.
They genetically manipulated these creatures through something called the forced evolutionary virus, the FEV. That's the same thing that created super mutants. And so that's why they're so huge.
Oh, shit. No, not Eddie. Why would I want to shoot Eddie? Stop it.
It's all that Vats can see at this point. I think it's just a bunch, if I'm remembering correctly, I think it's just a bunch of bloat flies. Yeah, because that flag, that's the camp. Yeah, this is all Camp Forlorn Hope.
Hello?
These troops did a good job holding off the Legion.
Hi, Liam.
Hey, Liam.
It's the cover art.
Yeah.
Sickest armor in the game. Yep, you've arrived. Boy, this location is just depressing.
Well, forlorn hope is certainly the correct word.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah, yikes.
I've heard of you.
I've heard of you, Liam.
Coming out here and helping us lowly troopers out. My problem is we're all going to die. We're out of food, we're out of men, and we're out of time. The Legion is right outside waiting to kill us all. Today, tomorrow, Doesn't matter. We're all going to die here.
Well,
So
not-
why don't you just leave me alone?
Jeez, okay, man. Well, how are things around the camp with a fucking attitude like that?
You kidding me, man? How are things? They're all fucked up, that's
Never
how
would have
things
guessed.
are. Everyone is either starving or dying out here. Left out to dry by the rest of the NCR. Fuck this place. I'd rather be anywhere else but here.
Jeez.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, cheery, are we? Okay.
Yep. Quite the ray of sunshine. But when you're in conditions like this, not surprising.
The Legion can count on that.
That's interesting that an NCR soldier is wearing Brotherhood of Steel armor.
Nice job out there.
Oh, hi, Boone. Yeah, this guy too.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes
You wish for a nuclear winter. Ooh, yeah, this place fucking sucks ass.
Yep. Incredibly bare bones.
I'm gonna save.
I'm glad to see you here. We could definitely use your help.
We need help with.
Wanting
Got
a
the
fly
Legion
off
and
his
Nelson
neck.
breathing down my neck and not enough men or supplies to get this camp into fighting shape so we can strike back. I need someone to talk to a few of the officers and help them resolve some of the problems around here. If I can get this place in order, then I can focus our efforts on taking back Nelson from the Legion. And the more that gets done around here, the more resources I'll be able to put into assaulting Nelson.
I can do that for you.
Good. Let's not waste time then. Our biggest problems right now are supplies and troops, and the Legion is draining us both. Quartermaster Mays has been complaining to me non-stop about the lack of supplies. But unfortunately, we aren't getting a resupply anytime soon. I want you to speak with him and see if there's anything you can do for him.
Sure. Restoring hope. Yeah, no shit.
Hello.
Hello.
I didn't expect to see you here. What can I do for you?
How are things around
The
camp?
Legion has been hitting us pretty hard lately. Lots of casualties, not many people I can save.
Some questions. Tell me about yourself.
I used to be a doctor back in California, but a few years back I got suckered into doing military work because it was my patriotic duty. Back then, I, like many idealistic men before me, thought it was a great idea and was excited about making the world a better place with the NCR. Now I just want to get back home. I've had enough fighting and fixing up soldiers just to send them right back out to die to last a lifetime.
Man, this guy's VA was like, I've got lunch in 2 minutes. I gotta just get through these lines, and
Yep.
and Bethesda really, or Obsidian were really like, yeah, whatever.
Yep. They were on a crunch. He was on a crunch.
Men have waged war on each other for countless centuries. Now is no different.
Oh my god.
People fight and die for what they believe in. I'm just here to patch them up so they can go on their merry way. Do no harm in all that.
Do you breathe? Seem to be handling it well.
I'm doing the best I can considering the poor situation I find myself in.
Yeah.
There's barely enough equipment or medicine to handle the number of injuries we have. To make things worse, I think someone might be stealing my supplies.
Makes you think someone's stealing your supplies.
The simple fact that I no longer have as many supplies as I should.
Oh, well.
I've been careful with them, and I should have more than what remains.
Oh my
Unfortunately,
gosh,
I don't have
this
time to go
VA!
searching for the missing supplies since I have my hands full with injured soldiers.
I don't have as many as I should. Yeah, you sound really concerned.
Yeah, you sound like you're late for a meeting.
Exactly. it
I
is
store
the
a
same.
variety of drugs here, but it looks like my supply of Hydra is diminishing rather quickly.
I can do this for
That
you.
would definitely be appreciated. You might want to ask around, and keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Suspicious is my middle name. Wait, no, hold on.
Don't be
Unless
suspicious.
it's urgent, you're
Don't
going to have
be
to wait.
suspicious.
If it's gravely...
Talk to
So
you.
you found...
I had some questions. Where do you keep your
Locked
supplies?
in a cabinet here in the medical tent. I'm around most of the time, but I can't keep a constant watch on them.
When did you notice them missing?
I remember coming in one morning and noticing my supplies were lower than they should have been.
Gee.
I thought it might have been a mistake, but another morning I noticed the same thing. The camp is pretty dead at night, especially at 0200 hours when the guard shift changes. That'd be a good place to start looking.
Cool. Okay. Also, Eddie has been doing nothing. Have you noticed that?
Have you really been in much combat with him?
Well, I mean, we were with that Curtis guy.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing some stuff.
I don't know if he was.
Remember, Boone's been doing most of your work.
Hello?
Hi.
Nice to see a friendly face around here. We don't get many visitors of your esteem. Something I can do for you?
Major
So,
Pololity.
the Major has you running errands for him. Well, we're short on personnel as well as supplies, so we'll take all the help we can get.
How can... Quit complaining! It's not that bad! Have you looked around? Also, I love that I'm still wearing skimpy sleepwear. And have been this entire time. How can I help you with your supply
The
problems?
Major let me send out some troops to gather supplies, but unfortunately they never returned. I'm guessing they ran into some trouble on the way. You can help by finding the troops and assisting them in bringing back any supplies they found.
Any idea where I should start?
I sent them to Helios 1 to see if they had any supplies they could spare. They gotta be somewhere between
Ed
here
E,
and
my
there.
love. Well,
I'd try searching the main road or checking with the men at Helios 1 to see if they know anything.
huh. Sounds pretty dangerous.
Of course it's dangerous. Damn Legion raiding parties have been giving us hell.
No
ever since
shit,
they
it's
took
the
over Melfa.
military!
Hell, my men probably got ambushed by a raiding party. But we need those supplies and we need them badly. Make it quick.
Yeah. How are things?
Not good.
Yeah, you don't
If
say.
we don't get more supplies, we're gonna have to start using dirt for food and sticks and rocks for weapons. Hey, how'd you like to do something for me?
I'm always willing to give a help. It depends on what sort of
I
thing.
want you to collect NCR dog tags from our fallen troopers. That way I can keep track of who's gone and how to reallocate our supplies.
A little morbid, isn't it?
Maybe, but the situation around here calls for it. You gonna help or not?
Seems easy enough.
It's easy. Just bring back any NCR dog tags you find, and I'll try to make it worth your while. If you're looking for supplies, I'll make this easy for you. But something tells me
Okay,
things are still...
tell me about yourself.
Me? Well, I've been doing this shit for far too long, and I've been in too many battles to remember. Still, this has got to be one of the worst situations I've been in. Not too much I can do about it, but do my job and do it right.
Hey, Richards, this is how you take pauses. And do commas. Christ. Investigate your missing men. Do you know anything about Dr. Richards' missing...
No, can't say I do. I got my own problems to worry about.
I know life sucks, but wanna gamble?
Yeah.
Which, I mean...
Also, that was an interesting little bit.
Diagnosis complete. Begin
Yep.
recording. My name is Whitley. I'm a researcher at Adams Air Force Base. Until recently, I was in charge of the Duraframe reinforcement project for the combat model iBots.
What?
iBot Duraframe Subject E is both the prototype and the last functional model in this test group. I was prepared to make several significant upgrades to the machines. However, as the project was canceled and all Duraframe assets are being diverted to Hellfire armor, I am sending this model to the Navarro outpost. If you're listening to this log from one of our Enclave outposts in Chicago, give this unit whatever repairs it needs so it can continue to Navarro.
Huh. That's interesting.
Eddie?
Try talking to Eddie.
I did. It just gave me the companion thing.
Yeah, I can try talking to him using the companion, that particular option. Yeah. Okay, never mind. But that's interesting. They mentioned a faction in there, the Enclave. So he was part of the Enclave. Or the Enclave manufactured him.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but...
Do you want lore, or do you want to wait?
I think waiting might be wise.
Okay, because I will say this does this particular
All mine.
side quest plays into a I think those are just blowflies.
Food! You're not gonna get...
Can't run from me.
They are, though.
You're mine.
These troops did a good job holding off the Legion. Like that.
You're mine.
Good shooting.
Good job, Boone! That's my boy!
That guy Benny was a piece of work.
Were you at Bitter Springs the first
I was in a
recon?
lot of places with First Recon. I don't really remember.
Must have been at Bitter Springs. What happened there?
We won.
Yikes. Tell me about it.
Look, we've done some traveling together, but we're not exactly comrades in arms. I'm not ready to swap war stories.
What? Just because I make you shoot everything so I can run and hide? What do you mean?
Maybe some other time.
What is it you aren't telling me about what happened with your wife?
You got no right asking me that. Drop it.
Okay, Maxie.
Yeah. Max? Yeah, because this is the same guy that voices Max, right?
Yep.
I want to understand you better.
You don't know what you're asking. Just let it go for now. The Legion's the only thing I want on my mind right now. He was a good spotter.
Were you also friends?
Yeah, we were.
Not anymore?
When Carla went missing, he was the first person I told. He tried to hide it, but I could tell right away. He was glad.
What outfit did you serve in the military with?
First NCR Recon. They moved us around a lot. I was stationed at Camp Golf for a while.
How did you happen to join First Recon?
They pick you out if you do well at the firing range. Pays a little better. So I said okay.
Is that a beret?
Yeah. You could tell by the patch. Bear skull with crossed rifles behind it. Slogan underneath.
What's the slogan?
The last thing you never see.
That's
pretty accurate.
a pretty
So
great
wait.
motto.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
What's Camp Golf like?
It was on the front line for a while. Only resort in New Vegas no one wanted to get sent to. Doesn't have that kind of importance anymore, though. They pulled most of the troops out of there after we took the Hoover Dam.
Let's talk about
All right.
something else. Are you an outlaw now?
No. People die out there. Often enough that no one worries about blame. They're too anxious to forget it happened in the first place, I guess. Besides, I was on break when it happened.
Cool, so I'm traveling with a felon.
Mm-hmm. And quite possibly a war criminal.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do...
Some questions. What is Hey, you remember that guy we killed that I'm literally wearing his suit? Does that mean you?
No.
I have a different question. What can you tell me about the place that we've been to
It's
many
NCR
times?
land for the most part. We tamed it. A lot of people complain about it, but they forget what it was like before we showed up. It's a lot of territory to secure. Too much, even for a big army like the NCR's.
Okay. How do you feel about the NCR?
Coming east was about securing the land so people could live without fear.
Uh-huh.
It's not always that simple, but I think the cause is still right.
Sure.
God help us if they lose.
Hey, just a random question. How do you feel about the Legion?
Yeah, lots of thoughts. All about the best ways to kill them.
Cool. Tell me about
If
yourself.
you want, it's not really...
What's the best way for me to use your skills?
Give me a rifle and a clear line of sight, and I'll... Didn't have much hand-to-hand training, so our chances are better if you keep the enemy out of my... I'm trained as a spotter, too. If you're looking through a scope...
Okay. Ever see that Berea?
No.
Oh, well. So that's your wife.
Carla's dead. That's all you need to know.
Boy. Just... Man, slow down. You don't have to talk so much, dude. Jeez.
Yeah, he's got the opposite problem of the doctor here.
Of me. Eddie appears to have some Enclave log data stored that is triggered by some keywords. He's a little creepy.
Definitely interesting. He's got some interesting stuff going on.
I don't really know what else I can...
Yeah, in order to complete that quest, that's what that involves. You could also speak with, there's another person, like there's a radio person here who works in the command center that you could talk to. She has a quest that you can get.
Where's she at? She in
the
here?
big tent. Yeah, in the big tent.
Huh.
Yeah, she's over at the, on the other side. She's over at the communications desk. I think
over
that was
here.
just, yeah, over here.
Hey,
Sergeant
you're
Reyes.
not one of the troopers. Got a second? I have work I need done, and nobody here at the camp has the time or inclination to help me out.
What do you need help with?
I have the delightful task of tabulating stockpiles, kill ratios, mission success rates, radiation deaths, and other truly fascinating numbers. I've come across numerous inconsistencies between our numbers and our reports, especially with regards to intercepting hostiles. I'm wondering if our radio security codes have been compromised. I need someone to deliver security code upgrades to each of the ranger stations.
You think someone is listening in a
Less than
broadcast?
a third of reported enemy sightings are getting intercepted. Either our intel is faulty, or our enemies are one step ahead of us.
You'd think the NCR would be very concerned about this sort of thing.
I've been trying to get someone to authorize this update, or at the least get field clearance to leave the camp and do this myself. But nobody takes me seriously. They just think I'm an incompetent desk jockey trying to glamorize the importance of my job.
Sure, I'll help you.
This holotape contains the updated security codes for the ranger stations. Show it to the comm officers there. Once the new codes are in use, anyone still using the old codes will just hear static if they're listening in on our frequencies.
Cool. What do you do here?
I handle communications for Camp Forlorn Hope, compiling reports I've received from the rangers at Camp Golf as well as the brass at McCarran. Unofficially, I'm also in charge of radio security. No one else seems to take it as seriously as I do.
Okay.
So yeah, you got another quest.
Great.
So yeah, you've coming here. You've got a couple more NCR quests that you could work at.
Yeah.
Bless you.
um. Okay.
How you feeling, Chrome?
Well,
As far as like the timing and stuff goes.
I think this might actually be a great place to pause.
I think so too.
We've gathered a few more missions. We've discovered a new place, which is great.
Yeah, we've done a lot of work on the NCR, learning more about them and what they're up to.
And by God, they're just stretched thin, man. Like, they're kind of desperate.
They kind of are. I think that's part of why they're leaning to you or looking to you so much.
Yeah, and
Because
bounties.
you are doing a lot of work for them.
Yeah, it's kind of like I know we haven't interacted with the cons very much, but they seem like also like mercenary types, pretty much. Like that they're just like straight up mercenaries. And it's interesting how the NCR is very much against them and yet could use them.
Well, yeah, I would say they're positioned against, and they're in opposition to the cons for other reasons that go beyond sort of the scope of the game, and you definitely started to uncover that a little bit with all this rumbling about Bitter Springs. You'll learn
Yeah.
more about that.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious. I definitely want to see what the deal is with the Great Cons. Because I feel like if
Yeah.
there's anyone else that we could align ourselves with, they could maybe be an option.
They are not. So
Oh.
you cannot align yourself with the cons. The only four factions you can align yourself with for the main quest are Caesar, NCR, Mr. House, and Yes Man / Independent Vegas. So the Great Cons are one of those factions they're a major faction, but they're like the Brotherhood of Steel or the Boomers or somebody like that that can potentially aid you in the Battle of Hoover Dam, but they will not. You cannot side with them individually.
Fair enough. Well, I'm very excited to see where this goes. I think we made some decent progress.
For sure. I think so too.
But yeah, and thank you all, everyone, for sticking around. I know it was a little bit of a later stream, but I really appreciate you all being here. Matt, thank you as always for being here. I really do appreciate you and love having you on here.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
And I will not be streaming tomorrow or Friday as we are celebrating a friend's birthday. So I will be, this will be the final stream for the week. But I will see you back here next week for some more Yakuza on Thursday. That is the plan, at least. And yeah, we will go from there. But I hope you all have a beautiful weekend. Please stay safe out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, be good, be kind, be smart, be safe, and be you. Black Lives Matter, Asian Lives Matter. Please get your vaccine. And we will see you in the next one.